What's up everybody? In this video, what I want to share is that being myself as an Indian who's an aspirant for Indian Foreign Service, I really want to share just one thing in terms of personal life. Even if I get holidays, for example, even if it's a central government job provided by government of India, what I want to share one point is that even if governments provide me a holiday and I'm in Indian embassy, for example, I still prefer not to go back to India. In terms of personal life, I'm telling this is not in terms of job. This is in terms of personal life, I'm telling you. I have listed those reasons. First and foremost, when you look at the education system, like I already said, under the Ministry of Education, even when they introduced a new sort of education rules, but still in high schools, it means in universities, there are some kind of universities that follows a rotten rote learning practice just for the sake of marks and grades, which will fetch nothing. And like I mentioned, in the education system, in high schools in India, most of the syllabuses are outdated. And if you want to get a job done, you have to pay so many expensive things to get it done. It's the most disgusting thing where talents cannot be judged. No, I'm very honest with you, my friend. Being myself as an Indian, I'm telling you. Also, the problem with this corrupted Indian tradition is that marks, grades are the key to success, but it is not at all. No marks and grades can fetch you anywhere in this world. And because of these sort of problems, I prefer not to stay in India in terms of personal life. It's not because of the flag, not because of anything. It's because of the corrupted mindset of this Indian tradition people have. My friend, as in India, I am sharing this because to be honest. Because one must not have a political mindset to come up in life. Also, the parenting way is the most horrible thing which a person cannot tolerate. And also, what I have seen is that most of the Indian parents are misusing the authoritative power on the children to gain success. But that will not happen all the time. But what I don't feel comfortable about this is that, go my friends, being myself as an Indian, as an aspirant for Indian Foreign Service, this sort of practice is not a right way of achieving happiness. And the problem is that when there are couples, okay, when a couples have a baby girl, there will be so many problems. These people will try to gossip. You only got a girl, you didn't get a boy. This is the mentality of this sort of Indian people, guys. Because as an Indian, I'm telling you, I really can't stand this sort of behavior. This is another reason why I want to stay in Indian Foreign Service forever, stay away from this corruptions caused by this Indian tradition society. And also being honest, I'm better in reading for competitive exams. But at least there is a plus point in preparing for this sort of exam is that my life will not be ruined. Okay, that is one plus point. Life will be provided. That is one plus point I can say. But even if you want to develop our own personality, first we can finish off this, then we can do rest. How this matters, I can tell you in the next video, if not in this video. You see, as an Indian, being myself as an Indian, I'm telling you, these Indian people are not bothered about their life. They are always bothered about what society says, what people think, and they're wasting their money and energy for their kids, which is not going to buy any sort of happiness. Okay. When I get selected in Indian Foreign Service exam, what my mind feels is that at least in terms of personal life, I've got rid of all this nonsense which I have faced all these years. No, my friends, I'm serious. I'm tired of this sort of mentality I've faced all these years. And most importantly, the reason I add being myself as Indian because it's to share a very honest point in the real life that happened in my life. I'm sharing this, what happens in India when a person cannot live a happy life. The very honest view I am sharing. First and foremost, a very important thing in our life is that we should always follow our own unique method. And too much of dependency is there in our society, Indian society means. And most importantly, Indian parents are highly corrupted on their children because they always lie to the kids about them. Even if the child didn't do any sort of mistake, these Indian parents love to torture them to the extent as much they want. When that same child tries to convince the parents, do you know what to say? No, I am the law. You shouldn't talk. Whatever I'm going to say is right. This is the exact corrupted mentality of this Indian people have. As an Indian, I'm telling you guys, this authoritative parenting is not at all a good thing. But something is good, but it has been misused, to be honest. We can also have authoritative. We should limit it, to be honest. We should not carry it to an extent which will not make a person comfortable. But if you take me, even though my parents were authoritative, but at least for a few, not for everything, at least the benefit I see from authoritative is that when something is in danger, they can come and protect me, they can save me from all this cheap-minded people. This is one plus point I can able to see. And also, the very honest point I want to share is that even though I cracked this exam, Indian Foreign Service exam, I'm just telling you, I am not at all proud in my life because I am doing this exam for my own. I am taking this exam to get a better life in foreign countries by getting rid of this corrupted Indian mentality in my life. Because, as I said, the outdated Indian education system which follows a rotten root learning, which always pressurizes the kid to make them successful, it won't happen. Especially in terms of my life, this has happened to me many times. Even at schools, or in high schools, those teachers seems to be uneducated. When they themselves don't know anything, how can they scold a children when they don't know from anything? They have did this to me many times. It's like writing records, reduces everything in, and such kind of horrible things should not be tolerated. Instead, education should be based on talents, not based on marks. But even if you want to have a better life, there is only one option. But in my point of view, as an Indian I am sharing with this, I am not able to stand this sort of mentality Indian people have. And they love to gossip behind person's back. They also, from A to Z, too much of interference in a person's life. How could you expect a person to do that? Even I feel very suffocated when there are too much of dependency or too much of interferences in a person's life, personal life. And most importantly is Indian parents always lie about children's success, because when they are putting all the personal problem to the children, because they don't know that every child will get suffered because of this. Most of the people are not understanding it. This is a very true point I am sharing with you. In fact, when child takes his own decision in India, these Indian parents never appreciate their supports. No guys, I'm being honest with you, I'm sharing this. It is only about people's mindset. It's nothing about flag, it's nothing about, because every country has Independence Republic Day. So there is no doubt about that. So that is not an issue what I'm talking about. The thing what I'm talking about is the mentality of these people. And I don't say anything about development, food. There is no doubt, because being myself in India, I've been to that, so I don't make a minus point of that. The only minus point I be curious is the mentality of people in India. I decided to take this sort of universal exam, even if I get holidays. It should mean even if central government gives holidays for these days, take a break, I still prefer not to come back to India forever. Because of this, all the sort of problems I am facing in day-to-day life when I lived in my country. Now also I am living in my own country life. It may take some years to get rid of this sort of problems. Also, what I am sharing is that even though my life is very tough and things are getting hard for me, I will make sure that somehow I have to cooperate if I want a better life. I told my parents, because me and my parents as an Indian, we are extremely tired of this drama, because my parents have suffered with this sort of mentality which Indian people have, because me and my parents could no longer withstand this sort of behavior, because I really thought these people were amazing, but I never expected these people would go to that much of extent to control a children's life. Yes guys, I'm sharing with you because this is a real part of thing I'm sharing with you. And what Indian parents don't understand is that their child is capable of doing their own things. They should not be involved in their own personal life. They should not be dependent on children for every reason, to be honest. Because what I am saying is, well, it's dependency and authoritative have been misused. So that is why I am adding those such sort of points. So that once I get selected, this will not happen again in my life. So that I can live the life I live without any sort of this problem in my life. And importantly, this is exactly the reason I want to appear for Indian Foreign Service in terms of personal life, so that I can stay far away from all this toxic traditional mentality of this Indian people. Okay guys, so this is the very honest answer I'm just sharing with you. Hope you can understand. I'll meet you in the next video.